Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Kara here. Today I did an everyday makeup tutorial look. If you guys are interested in this look, it's a little glam for every day, but I'll be honest, I could do glam day all day, every single day. It's just what I love. Keep watching if you want to see how I created this look. Alright, I've already done my foundation and my eyebrows. If you're curious how I do my foundation and my eyebrows, I have a video for each. Please check them out. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into our eyes using Urban Decay's Naked palette. And I think I'm mostly going to mess around. I'm going to do this first shade, which is Virgin on the brow bone, put a little bit of Sin in the inner corners, and then I might put a little bit of this gold and a little bit of pink, but let's see. Oh, before I get started, I almost forgot. I went to Target because it's my favorite store ever, and they had some e.l.f. makeup brushes. Now, I've had like maybe one e.l.f. makeup brush before. It lasted forever and I actually really liked it, so I figured, what the heck, I'll try out some more. So I got the e.l.f. This is kind of like a powder brush. It's really dense. I've got the little mini eyeliner brush for like some really cool cat eye looks and doing some graphic liner. I got like your basic shadow brush. And this one I like to just kind of pack it onto the eyelid. And these all were super cheap. I think it was like $2 to like, I think this one might have been $6, but I love all of these brushes. They're all awesome. So if you're looking for some makeup brushes and you don't want to spend a small fortune, by all means check out the e.l.f. brand at Target. So I'm going to dip into Virgin and get this one under my brow bone, just to kind of give it a little bit of a highlight and give it a little bit of a lift. Now I'm going to take that same color and I just want to put it kind of on my inner corners to help brighten up that area, and I'm going to sweep it onto, as you can see, the lid. Just that first part of my lid right there, just maybe that first third. Next I want to dip into Naked, which is like this neutral shade, and I'm going to base my whole eye with that. Just kind of use it as my base shade on my skin tone. It's very subtle. Alright, now I'm going to take a fluffier brush and I'm going to dip into Buck right here and just kind of give my eyes some dimension. I'm just going to swish back and forth with this color, keep it in like the crease area. If you're having trouble staying in a crease, just kind of open your eye a little more and it will sink. You can kind of sink the brush in right into it. Just kind of a little trick. Bring it around the outer corners a little bit more. And because we're doing eyeshadow, I'm just gonna blend it a whole ton with another clean blender brush. Just gonna blend it all out really, really well. Now we kind of have just like a soft brown, little bit smoky of an eye, and I want to go ahead and just pack a little bit of color on my lid today. So to do that, I'm just going to take another flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to spray it. You can really spray it. You can even do water, but I'm going to use MAC's Prep and Prime spray and just put a couple squirts on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I want to make it really bright, so I'm going to dip into Sin, which is this bright shade there. Sin right there. We'll dip into that guy. And I'm going to pack it on. And I'm just going to kind of pat it like I'm doing a glitter. It does have some glitter pigments in this shadow. And then I'm going to kind of swoosh it, swipe it on. But I just want to keep it on the lid part. Just because it opens up my eye a little bit to have that lighter shade on the lid than this side that's more smoky. But I really want it concentrated on the lid. I don't want it up here. I just want it right on my lid. And that just kind of made it a little brighter, a little more of a daytime look, and for my little bitty eyes, it makes them look a little bit wider. And here's this side, and again, I'm going to let it dry and see if I need to kind of sharpen my little tail there. Sometimes I need to, sometimes I don't. It just sort of depends how it dries. So we'll let that dry for a minute and see. In the meantime, I'm going to go in with loads of mascara for my little bitty baby lashes. So they'll blend in better with my false lashes. And I'm actually gonna wait to do my bottom lashes until I do my shadow on the bottom, because I do want to do shadow. But I'm gonna pop on my falsies first and see how it looks, to see if I want to leave a blank canvas or if I want to fill it in, but I'll probably fill it in. So for false lashes today, we are going to use Ardell's 113. I like the way they fan out at the ends, and I just think it's a really pretty lash. It's a little bit of a longer lash, but I like a lot of lash, so for me it is a daytime lash. Or really just an anytime lash. Okay, now I did something, I got my false lashes on, but I did something that makes my eyes look a little bit crazy. I took my liquid liner and I put it down the corners of my eyes. Now this is not something everybody has to do, but my eyes tend to be really watery, which sounds crazy, you're putting liquid liner there, but trust me, it's never run on me before. I like to put it there to darken up that area. When I fill in my bottom lashes, for some reason that corner is always the first to fade. Either I'm rubbing my eyes or they're watering. So I like to put liquid liner to keep it dark, because I don't want it to be a gap right there and then have my bottom lash line looking fabulous otherwise. So I'm going to go back into our Naked palette, and I'm going to start with Smog right here, and then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with Dark Horse next to it. This is going on our bottom lash line. And I do flick it out on the ends into my tail of my liquid liner. I want it a little bit darker. It's coming off a little darker in camera, but in the sunlight it doesn't look like much. So I'm going to go into my Too Faced Natural at Night. And it looks really smoky and really crazy. And I've got a ton of fallout. That's the only downside to Urban Decay eyeshadows, is they do have a ton of fallout. But I don't mind, because I have to put on my concealer anyway. So I'm going to grab my Naked by Urban Decay concealer. This one is in medium light to neutral. And I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eye, and that will help get rid of that fallout that's making me look like I have two black eyes. And my trusted handy dandy damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that in. Alright, and now that my eye look is complete, we're looking a little vampy. We're going to go ahead and finish off the face since we just concealed under the eyes. Next, I want to contour. Back into the Shade and Light palette, I'm going to use this first shade here, Subconscious, and just, I'm not going to really contour, I'm just more really, I guess a mix between bronzing and contouring. I'm just kind of emphasizing my cheekbones, but I'm also just going to kind of warm up my face in general. Foundation is not meant to change your skin tone. It is meant to be like a base. And I like foundation where I can still see my skin through it. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask. You can still see my skin. So because foundation tends to, on me and pretty much everybody, if you're wearing this right shade, kind of blank shot your face, I like to go through with this bronzer to kind of put color back in my skin and get that healthy glow back. So my foundation covers those imperfections, but then I need to get some color back so I don't look like a pasty vampire. Alright, let's do the lips. I'm going to use a nude liner. This is Rimmel's Addiction. It doesn't show up too pigmented on me. Very neutral color. And then I'm going to use NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. Now because I want to be glam glowy and I want a little more dramatic, I am going to go ahead and use NARS Orgasm Illuminator. And I just take a tiny dab on my finger. And I don't really feel like wearing blush today, so it's just going to kind of give me a little bit of a glow, and I just kind of dab it in. It does dry kind of quickly, so you do have to dab it kind of quickly so you don't have like these accentuated dots, so it's blended. So I just pat it real quick. It just gives a subtle kind of a sheen or glow. we're dabbing it in. And it'll kind of get sticky. You'll feel it kind of get sticky as it's drying. Like I said, it dries really fast. And it just gives like a subtle glow that I just love. And last but not least, I am going to go ahead and highlight my nose because whatever, we're being extra. And I'm going to use Sonia Kashuk's highlighter just straight down, blending it with my finger, putting a little bit on my high point of my nose. So this is the look. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit like below. If you want to see more stuff, hit subscribe. If there's anything you want to see in particular, go ahead and hit me up in the comment section. And I hope you all enjoy your day.